18 stretch.
Damn.
They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You.
Ex Bigger Val, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can.
Damn.
Off of 18 stretch.
Damn.
They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You back.
Ex Bigger Val, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can.
Damn.
Off of 18 stretch.
Damn.
They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. This is Afternoon Sky. I'm your host, Sky. As you can now see, Wizards in the building. Max B. Anybody care? Does anybody care? I care, kind of. Not really. Max B is officially out of prison after, he said 18 years. I'm seeing reports of 16 years. What a difference 16 years makes. I mean, look what happened in hip hop. I mean, it's been seismic shifts. His whole wavy gang, all that fly, fancy singing and rapping at the same time, all that, came out of the womb of Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, among others. They popularized the sing-songy rap kind of style. But Max B took it to another level. I think he just, with his mixtapes and his affiliation with French Montana and Jim Jones of the Diplomats, I think it's very telling to say that he is back in action. We'll see what he does. Wizards is already saying the wave got back, but you can guarantee that music's going to be whack. Oh, he's rhyming right there. I'm predicting he might release at least one hit or two. He back. The melodic style, exactly, melodic rap. I think they added a Grammy, what's it called? A Grammy category called melodic rap. Anybody that's singing on a record and rapping and has a hard beat or something like that. That whole style, he championed. He didn't originate it. He didn't create it, but he championed it. And he had the wavy flow and all that coke wave, nonsense. All that came from out of his mind. So you have to give him respect for that. What will he do? What will he do with this freedom? Will he be a knucklehead? Will he be a numbskull and be a repeat offender and start all over and back in the prison system? Or will he stay out? Will he stay fresh to death? What will it be? Yes, that's another good point. Thank you. I'm thinking, yeah, Nate Dogg. See, Nate Dogg, did he rap though? I know he sang. He did the hooks. Salute to Nate Dogg. Rock and power to him. And then Slick Rick too. Slick Rick had a melodic flow, so I didn't want to say they originated. And he certainly didn't originate it. Who created the melodic style? I think it might have been Slick Rick because he rapped and sang. Nate Dogg mainly sang. I don't remember him ever rapping. He may have been technically a rapper, but because he was on so many rap songs, but he was mainly a singer on those songs. He was mainly on the hook. I'm gonna try to find. There's not a lot of videos that I can play, sadly. I'm looking for all this is. It's a lot of videos out. It's not my content. I'm gonna try to show something. But I don't want to get a copyright warning. Don't really need that. But anyway, I don't really need that. I don't really need a video. I can just run my mouth. Rob 3000 is Wave God helping the Jets get that win. Well, I thought it was a bum fight. It looks like a bum fight to me. 6-2 Browns and 1. I mean, not 6-2, 2-6 Browns and 1-7 Jets. It looks like a bum fight. So Wave God can help out the Jets. They'll go on to be they'll be 2-7. Oh my God, it's amazing. Not. um, but yeah. So Max B, he was down for over 15 years. I think the reports are saying 16 years. It looks like he has been fully rehabilitated. You know, I mean, I think after 15 years you become rehabilitated, or 16 years. You know what it's like on the outside, knowing you're inside. You become adjusted. You become more regimented. You wake up at a certain hour. You go to eat at a certain hour. You have certain breaks. Hour in the day room or in the yard or something like that. Salute to everybody coming in. Rob 3000 Wizard. Look at the top of the chat. You can find my story that I wrote. Make sure you read it and share it. And if you can't read it, look at the pictures, nigga. Nigga, look at the pictures. I will try to listen to Max B music one more time. Nothing really stuck the last time. I just remember his line, "My life is a movie." I just like that line. I sometimes feel like that some days. My life is a movie. Dipset. Wave God tying Ish up. He'll have those teeth fixed by teeth. He says TEF, by the way, folks. TEF. Fixed by Christmas, and by Christmas, not like BY, but like purchase Christmas. Pay attention. Rob 30,000. This is on some next level grammar. Salute to him. But yeah, Max B is out of prison, not on bail. He's out completely. He's served his time. He served his debt to society. Now I guess he's ready to get back into the booth. He better get back into the recording studio, lay down some tracks. But who will care? That's what I'm asking in the article. Who's gonna care? And it's the irony, because the people that are sing-songy and rapping and singing at the same time got their style from Max B, and yet they don't know where they got it from. They don't understand who was the bricklayer who made the foundation for. He wasn't the bricklayer. I'll say he created another level, because the bricklayers, of course, Slick Rick, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ja Rule, 50 Cent. Those are people I just mentioned, but I just wanted to make that sure I was clear. Will Jim Jones crash out because Chrissy touched it in Miami? I don't want to get into that. That seems real gossipy. I don't know. That's kind of gossipy to me. I don't really get into too much gossip. Never heard a Max B song. I can't name a Max B song. It's something wavy, something wave. All I know is this mixtape. Yes, that's another good point, Wizard. Bismarcky. Salute and rock and power to him too. God damn, a lot of people dead. Bismarcky. Yep, you spelled his name all crazy, but that's all right. I knew who you were talking about. Yeah, Bismarck, he had the song, You Got What I Need. And I can sing off key too, because he's singing off key. You say he just a friend. You say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Yeah, so Max B out on just freedom. Just nothing, no bail, nothing like that. Just he's completely free man. He's got liberty. Let's keep it that way. Let's not get in any dirt. Let's not get into any trouble. Let's not stir up any issues. Let's get this money, get these women. Let's get this cash, get these broads. Biz was a legend. You're exactly right. Biz was a legend. He introduced humor into hip hop. Hip hop got really serious after at some point, which is good. It needs to be serious. It needs to have a time for covering serious matters and serious subjects. But Bismarck, he made something like, oh, okay, here's a little comic relief, a little bit of humor. Let me take it a little bit lightly. The vapors. He caught the vapors. So we needed that. Rock and power to him. But Max B is out. Max B is out. Hopefully Max matured and learned his lesson. I hope so too. I really don't want to see him fail. I think he is going to fail, but I don't want to see him fail. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see somebody just nosedive. I don't want to see that. But it looks like he will nosedive. I don't think he's going to be able to match up to this streaming era. He's not used to streaming. It's a totally different scene. He's used to mixtapes, like literal tapes, like cassette tapes and CDs, literal mixtapes. He's not used to this whole Spotify, Apple, Tidal, space that we're in right now. Free C murder. Well, where are we going now? We're going with people we need to get freed. I was just watching a Master P interview, and he was saying how he was talking about to one of the females. I can't remember. I don't think it was Just Hilarious. It was another girl, female. She was saying how do you think even with the infighting, he was, and Max P was like, infighting should there be, would he be able to, reconcile that? And he was just like, nah, we family. Family always gonna come through for each other. YouTube censorship is so damn gay. Yes, it is. It is. I'm surprised you even put G-A-Y. People put G-H-E-Y. I couldn't understand if you could say it or not. Okay. Is he from Harlem? Yes, he is from Harlem. Max B is from Harlem. He's a Harlemite. He's a Harlem representative. Free Diddy. Free what's his name? Free little oh goddamn, what's his name? I just had a story about him. I'll keep thinking about G Herbo. What's his name? What's his name, you guys? What's his name? He just beat $12 million. What's his goddamn name? Oh my god. Free Skylar, exactly. Free me. But I'm trying to think of his name. I'm trying to not cheat. I can cheat. I'm gonna cheat. I can't think of it. I can't think of his name. No. I'm a cheat. I'm cheating. Lil Durk. I wouldn't have got that. If I didn't cheat, I wouldn't have got that. Lil Durk. All these cats coming up, free them. Free Diddy, free Durk. No, I wouldn't say free Diddy. I want to see Durk getting I want to see Durk in the courtroom. I want to see that happen. And YouTube are greedy pieces of S too, running ads constantly. Well, I always say upgrade. Beat them at their own game. Give them more money. Give them more money. I give them more money for watching videos without any commercial interruptions. It all depends. It's only like $20 a month or something like that. It's something crazy. It's not that bad. It's like $10, $12, $20 a month. Something I can't remember. Premium, yeah. YouTube premium. That's what it's like. Diddy requested to be sent to Fort Dix because free Scott for them late night lotion sessions. Hey, I don't mind the late night lotion sessions. I don't use lotion. I use oil. Well, not oil. Water-based lubricant. So I don't have a problem. It's like on demand. You can get chicks how you want them to look and how you want them to seem and whatever, their range as women, red hair, short, black, Latina. You can get whatever you want. How many of y'all can do that? How many of y'all are married and you can't get another woman? Or she's like, are you looking at your phone again? Oh my God, I can't believe you. His cell is called Fort Freak Off. Oh my God. I don't want to hear what you use. Well, I had to explain it. I'm just being honest. I just want to. If you don't want to hear what I use, don't listen to this broadcast. I got 6 people in here. I don't need you. Need you for nothing. Nasty work. Yeah, nasty work. Yeah. Has to be nasty. I'm married. Yeah, Brooklyn's married. So he can't have a selection of different women. I mean, I could. I mean, if I put myself back on the market, I could. Women come to me. I'm not trying to say I'm a Don Juan, but I'm just saying in my past experience, I had 4 serious relationships in my adult life. And they all were, 3 out of 4 of the women actually, wanted me. more so than I wanted them. Sky better pay Sunday for a lap dance. God damn. Y'all are wilding. Just trying to come across funny. Yeah. Not Sky Wan. Yeah, exactly. Sky Wan. That's right, Rottweiler. Salute to Rottweiler. But Max B he's out of prison. He's free. He's a free man. He has liberty. He's completely unshackled. He is unfettered. He is completely free from the beast, from the lockdown, from the showers with other men. I had showers with other men too, but it was in the military. It's totally different. I don't know what it's like now because it's openly gay. It was just like we knew there was a guy that was in there. He was like, he didn't do anything, but his whole demeanor was like real, frail. Like he was like, he was strong and frail at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we knew, like all the guys knew. Even the drill instructor asked him point blank. He said, "Are you gay?" And he was just like, "No." Like we knew. He was like, we knew what was up, but we didn't say anything because he was a good guy. He wasn't like he was trying to be anything or what. But put him back in. Brooklyn married to a pocket P, unless he's with the Lil Nas X agenda. Where they sell pocket P at? I don't know. Oh, him and Jim Jones need to come together and squash the beef. Harlem isn't been. Jim Jones and Wavy Crockett, aka Bigavelli, aka Max B. They actually squashed their beef right before he came out of prison. They squashed the beef. Pocket what? Aioli, don't ask, don't tell. Honey. Yeah, that I was in the don't ask, don't tell era. I don't know what it's like now. I don't know if they got chicks with dicks. Pardon the language, but I don't know if they got something swinging between their legs and have breasts at the same time. I don't know. It's a different military now. It's different than when I came in. It's different. It's different. Pocket P Cat Brooklyn. I'll just say it. Pocket Pussycat Brooklyn. He's talking about a pocket pussycat. Jim Jones a rat. He would be locked up with Shoddy and Mel Murda. Well, Jim Jones is a rat. Good. He's free. he was out. He got out of the situation. Was he supposed to be like in the movie Goodfellas? He's supposed to be in witness protection, where he's getting ketchup on his spaghetti. That's top ramen or whatever. and hot dog slices for meatballs. Wasn't it Henry Hill, the late Henry Hill, snitch, rat, fink, living in some kind of community, some kind of witness protection community. Wizard, don't tell my wife is watching. Uh-oh. Now do tell. Now, Brooklyn telling her swing my way, sipping that Jim Jones Kool-Aid. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was a good line, Bummer. That could go either way because you could be like you're sipping on Jim Jones, like the killer, the mass murderer. I think he was a mass murderer. I think that's how he's classified. Who was in Guyana with the Flavor Aid and the Kool-Aid and the mass the murder of people that died that day, and also Jim Jones's ideas, his Jim Jones the rapper's ideas. So that was like a good little double entendre. I like that. That was good, Bumper. Jim Jones the worst rap name. I think that's right. I think that's true. I think Jim Jones is the worst rap name. Yes, it is. Over 900 people died in Jonestown. Yeah, Guyana. It was crazy. And then Jim Jones named himself Jim Jones. See, his real name is like Jim something. It's something Hispanic. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I mean, why would you look? The first thing that comes up when in a search is Jim Jones, not the rapper. but the man who created mass suicide. Then you have to scroll down. Oh, the rapper Guillermo. It's his real name. It's his name, but he could have he named himself differently because that's not his fault. His parents named him Joseph Guillermo Jones II. He goes by Jim Jones or Jimmy Jones, and I can understand that. But he could have named himself Joe Jones. I mean, something like that. And I don't know why would you name yourself Jim Jones? You could have named himself Joe Jones. Rick Ross. I actually like the name Rick Ross. I'm glad that he gangstered it from Freeway Ricky Ross, and Freeway Ricky lost every legal battle against Rick Ross trying to gain his name back. I respect Rick Ross for just straight jocking his name. Lil Dicky not a worse. Yeah, but is he serious though? Jim Jones is serious. Lil Dicky's just like a play name. That's not. He's a rapper. Yes, I understand he's a rapper, but at the same time, it's not really he's not really a serious, But Jim has bars. Lil Dicky has cute little funny ha ha he he humor, bars, but that's about it. He doesn't go anything serious. What is it going to take for Diddy to clean up his act? Well, when Diddy cleans up his room, or allows his roommate to clean up his room and give him $20 in commissary funds on his card, when he puts $20 on his commissary for his roommate, for his cellmate to clean up his room and fold his clothes, I mean that'd be the issue. Ross should pay Freeway. No, Ross should not pay Freeway. Freeway Ricky Ross got caught up in the system. He got out of prison. He was in prison for a good amount of time too. I think it was, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to look it up either. But he was in prison for a good amount of time, and he definitely needed to be locked up for selling poison to these babies in the streets. He needed to be locked up. I don't know if they claim him as the inventor of crack cocaine, but he's certainly the person that popularized crack cocaine. Freeway should pay Freeway. Lil Dicky's manager is a rabbi. I think that's true. I'm a rabbi too. Okay, Brooklyn, I see you. I didn't know you were a rabbi. You say so that gives you more weight. I'm not going to go back in the past, but you were saying about the other rabbi being a Hollywood rabbi, so you would obviously know more than I, so I'll give you that. At least Ross made decent music. Exactly. I still say that Rick Ross is the best beat selector of all time. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. He's the best beat selector of all time. Jay-Z, maybe he's number 2, number 3. I know I'm going in reverse order, but 3 maybe he's like Biggie, 2 might be Jay, 1 is Ross. I think that's what I think the beats. And number 4 is probably Pac. Number 5 is probably, who is a great beat selector? Not Nas. Nas used to be a terrible beat selector, and he gave up the excuse, oh, I just wanted to challenge myself, with my lyrics. I wanted to challenge myself with the beat that was hard. No, they were just whack beats. They were just whack beats. Yeah, Rabbi Pinto, exactly. Send me the money. Yeah, Rabbi Pinto. Yeah, he's the Teflon Don is a great album. I think it's his best. But I'm saying though, his beat selection, his production, the production is so lush and luxurious. It's part of my favorite kind of rap. I love cocaine rap. I love coca rap. That's what Max B, he stands on, the wavy movement. What is he going to do? What is Max B going to do with the wavy movement? Is he going to make it go forward? Or is he going to make it go backwards? That's the question. This is a big question mark. What's he going to do with his freedom? Is he going to make movies? Is he going to be in television series? Is he going to be on internet presence? That the internet was just beginning to, understand the mechanics of social engineering, social networking, understanding the videos on YouTube. They were not as prevalent 15, 16 years ago. They had a it was more so like quick little videos or like underground, DVD, rap battles and stuff like that. That was like mainly the hip hop kind of idea. Then it kind of blew up, during 2011, 2012. That's when the revolution of iPhones and other technology blew up. More Wi-Fi started becoming popular. So he's gonna have to really look at the landscape of hip hop and understand the mechanics and the ideals that go into it. Ross has a better catalog than Wayne. No. Carter 2 is one of the greatest albums ever. Carter 2. Carter 3 is his Thriller. Carter 2 is Wayne's Off the Wall. Yay rocking a you didn't spell yarmulke right, but all right. Of course, I sleep with it. If he ain't catching bodies, he ain't gonna make ish. Oh my god. Ashkenazi, yay. Yeah. But let's stick to the topic, folks. Max B. Max B is definitely going to be scrutinized. He's going to be put under the microscope. Definitely. He's going to be looked at. He's like, what kind of moves is he going to make? He's got money. He's got money. I mean, he's got nigger money. He's got nigger rich money. He's not like a, even in hundreds of millions or nothing like that. He may have like 2 or 3 million, maybe, possibly 800,000 to 3 million, I would say, maybe, possibly. He probably was, stacking up ones in the prison system, and I still don't understand that. I want to know if that's true. Some prison systems, they make you pay for your cell. It's not a free ride. It's not like, oh, the state's gonna pay for it. No, you're gonna pay for it. You have to pay for yourself. You have to pay for your meals. You have to pay for that, and you're gonna be doing work. Like, that's what I understand. I don't understand. See, I don't know if it's Big Avel's case, but that should be it. Bumba, he ate Kim's. Okay. Rottweiler is going crazy. But yeah, so Big Avel, the Silver Surfer, Wavy Crockett, Max B, free. But what will he do with the freedom? That's the question. What will he do with such freedom? I understand that, it's like yay hurrah yeah, he's out of prison, but what will we do? I mean, did he record tracks while he was in prison? What did he do? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to understand. Was he writing? Does he have like 1,000 songs? I don't know what the math is, but 1,000 minus or divided by 16 is what? Somebody do the math real quick. So Max B, the big question mark. And what will he's currently signed to let me see what record label he's currently signed to Phase One Network. I don't know who's affiliated with that. So it is all up to him. It's up to him. It's on him. Should I continue with Max B or should I get to my second my idea about flexing in hip hop? I'm going to talk about flexing. Showing off, stunting. Do you want me to talk about Max B or talk about stunting? Because I want to talk about stunting on big, huge level, like hundreds of millions of dollars level. I'm talking about that level. I'm talking about billionaire level. Do I need to talk about Max B anymore? There's not a whole lot to the story. It's just the fact that he got out of prison and the nigga's out. So I think I'll continue with my original idea about stunting and flexing. Yeah, let's talk about flexing. Let's do it right now. 30 minutes into the game. Okay, so I'm watching Sunday morning with my dad, like every Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon with pretzels, and we're just watching the show. And Bill Gates pops up on the screen talking about Alzheimer's. And then they ask him point blank, how much have you put in for Alzheimer's research? He said 300 million. That's somebody's net worth, God damn it. That's somebody's whole net worth. That's his house. His house, I think, is worth $300 million right now. He's worth at least $130 million, $30 billion now, I think. But that's flexing. These rappers out here talking that fly. Oh yeah, I got the Louis Vuitton, I got the Chanel, I got the Hermes, I got the, you know what I mean, I got the Bugatti, I got the Ferrari, I got the Lamborghini. I'm flexing, I'm stunting, I'm in here. Yeah, exactly. No flex zone. Father, may I have another pretzel? That was good. But yeah, so I'll teach you how to stunt. Yeah, stunting. That's stunting. That's what I want to get to in hip hop. I mean, Jay-Z has stunts. He stunts. He says, I'm putting your mansion on my wall. Like, that's a stunt. That's a flex. You're telling somebody that, like, your $2 million mansion that you scrimped and scraped, saved, and put in work and rapped about, now I'm putting that on my wall as a painting or something like that. That's nothing. It's nothing to me. 2 million? That's nothing. I think I had that in a pair of jeans in the back of my closet. I think I have $2 million. But nobody's on some Bill Gates stuff in hip hop. Not even Jay-Z. Jay-Z has like 2.7 or 2.9 billion dollars, and that's extraordinary, and that's great, and I salute him for that. But he's not on no level of like Larry Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, Michael Bloomberg. They want Elon Musk to have $1 trillion. I can't wait till he has $1 trillion so he can be the first trillionaire in the world. I want that to happen based off his SpaceX and based off the fact that he took over X. Not because of Tesla, because those are coal cars. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, so I think the stunting, man, I got them on blaze, man. I got them on blaze. You know what I'm saying, man? I just bought these off the end, man. This is only one of a kind. This is $4,000. This is $4,000. Try $4 million. Try $400 million for cancer research, for Parkinson's research, for Alzheimer's research, for autism research. That's when you can stunt. That's when you can front on people. That's when you can flex. I drive a 2012 Honda Odyssey minivan. Is that cool? That's really cool. Odyssey minivans are the truth. They're like the new age MPVs. They're cool. Yeah. Lil Wayne gets stunned off. Oh, well, I don't know. That's not. I'm not gonna repeat that on the show, sir. Elon married to that weird girl Grimes. Are they married or are they split or so? Are they still together? I don't even know if they're together still. I don't even know if they're still together. Elon got a crazy as hell trans kid. Yeah. I hope he owns her or him, and this doesn't disown them. That's kind of horrible. You have somebody like that, and that disowns you, and you're trying to be yourself. I hope it's an adult. Is it an adult child? You said trans kid? Is it a kid under 18? That's what I'm not. That's what I'm against. I'm against trans under 18. 18 and older, fine. Slap on something or take away something or take off something. Yeah, he's got a lot of kids. I don't think he's 30, but he's got a lot, and they're like unpronounceable names. They're like XZHG1QPC, something crazy. 13 kids, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think under 18. See, that's why I do not support that. I support transgenderism. Do your transgender thing, but only if you're an adult. Because even as an adult, I would caution you, because there's always that remorse. It's like, damn, I want to be a guy again. And I guess you have to do the whole process over. Do you have enough money to do that? Do you have enough? It's not. I'm not trying to be even funny or anything. I mean, 100% serious. It's real. But like I was saying with stunting and flexing, Bill Gates is stunting off of Alzheimer's research. And this is the reason why this is a good example of what is possible and why government should not be doing this, but why it should be one of the last things to go, government funding of science and things like that. It shouldn't be, but as it stands, it should still be within it until we phase it out gradually phase out. Instead of the government shutdown, you can't do this, you can't have any funding, you can't do this. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, it's stupid. But that's a good example of having an idea of what it means to be in a government, to be a private citizen. I mean, dealing with other private citizens, not having the government do it. The government is only supposed to protect your individual rights. It's a gun, not a nanny, not a wet nurse, not anything like that. It's supposed to be a gun. That's it. So, for what Bill Gates is doing, he says it's all nonchalant. He'd be like, man, I did 300 million. You know what I mean? I know 300 million. That's somebody's whole net worth. That's a whole lot of people's net worth. That's like a whole neighborhood's net worth or more. It's mind-boggling to say how many what's going on with the different billionaires. But the question has always been, why isn't Bill Gates super unselfish? Why isn't he completely selfless and unselfish? Why doesn't he give away all his money? This is what Dr. Yaron Brooks says. So I'm taking a page from him. But he said, why doesn't Bill Gates give away all his money, move into a tent, show some blood, and then become a saint after he's dead? That's the only way to sainthood. You have to be completely selfless and unselfish and selfless. That's the only way. That's what's sad. Do you believe in the Bill Gates conspiracy about population? There's no population control because there's no such thing as overpopulation. There's no such thing as overpopulation. There was a book in the 1960s called The Population Bomb, and it completely failed. It was terrible. It didn't capture anything true. It had nothing in reality. Had nothing to do with reality. Do you think he has an in capital or capital investments in stocks? Of course, he has multiple stock. I would imagine he has multiple investments, and this is an investment. I mean, it's a philanthropic endeavor, but it's really an investment spiritually. I mean, we always look at things as dollars and cents on paper, but spiritually, this is something that I think he's sincere about. I don't think he's trying to flex. Even though he is flexing, he's stunting, because that's a big stunt. If you can give away $300 million, that's a big stunt. That's super stunt. That's something that even the president can't do. He's worth like $2.3 to $6 billion. He can't even do that. That would be a big chunk out of his payment. And if I can remember correctly, Robert Smith, one of the black billionaires, he was able to secure the payments for all the graduating classes. One of the classes, I think it was 2022 or 23. It was either 22 or 23, or 20, maybe 21. I can't remember. But he secured the payments for all the debt that they would carry during their time in school. That was a flex. Wasn't a huge flex. It wasn't a Bill Gates flex, but it was still a flex. He's worth like $5 billion. And what is that? I mean, that's the nation, that's the world we live in, where it's like, oh, he only has $2 billion. Like, you could say she only has $4 billion. That's it. Like, she doesn't have much more than that. That's it. Like, that's how weird we are as a culture. It's a very strange culture. They pray to both Baphomet. That's the goat, right? With the hand up, with the devil horns. Bill Gates is creepy. Why is Bill Gates keep creepy? I still can't believe Bill Gates cheated on his wife. I know that still gets to me. Who doesn't like him to type? I mean, there's not anything wrong with cheating on somebody, quote unquote. I would say commit adultery, not cheat. Cheating is against somebody that's a virtue or a value. That's a cheat. Somebody that he I think you're right. That was the right phrasing. He cheated on his wife. I think for all intents and purposes, from what I could understand through the media, I don't know her personally, but her last name is French, Melinda Gates French, or Melinda French, or whatever. I can't think of the proper way to address her, but she was a good woman, or she is a good woman, and he straight up cheated on her. Like, but if you have a monster, if you have a terrible, mean, just like miserable, ugly, and I'm not talking about physical appearance. She can be a supermodel. If she has an ugly spirit and an ugly soul, you can commit adultery. You should commit adultery until you get out of that marriage. Who doesn't? The Baphomet is trained. I think that's true. Yeah. Will Jeffrey Bezos catch up with Elon? I don't know. He's close though. Bezos is like at 200 or 300 billion, I think, and Elon is like at 500 billion, I think. I think he's at 500 billion or close to it. But that's another one, Jeff Bezos. I mean, he has fun with his businesses. That's the beauty of it. He has fun with Whole Foods. He has fun with the Washington Post. And he has fun with Blue Origin, but he says it himself. Amazon is my main love. That's why I breathe. That's why I get up in the morning. That's why I enjoy. That's what he does as a businessman. That's what's great. That's excellent. Brooklyn says I have $300 in my bank account. So do I. I have credit, but it's about $307 in my bank account, something like that. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good tie-in. That was a good tie-in. Bowling. Max B gonna be bowling, and like I showed you in the video, he was showing off the Louis Vuitton. He was showing off the the belt and stuff like that. Like, come on, man, are you serious? Like, you niggas are not close to it. You aren't close. Y'all some millionaires. Millionaires are not is not the wave. To put a pun out there. It's not the wave anymore. Millionaires are not cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion. That's from Social Network 15 years ago. That's cool. $1 billion. And $1 billion isn't even cool. Like I said, 10 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion, $200 billion is cool. That's cool. That's how you can shake up the world. So you can go into Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and cancer and research and all that. That should all be privatized. All of it. Not a little bit over here, not a little bit over there. The whole spectrum should be privatized. And it goes with IC. Ideas, science, economics, and education. That should all be away from government. That should be wrested from government. We are consumers and owners of nothing. So we buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside. There are a couple of billionaires in my neighborhood. They help out the entire community. But that's not the whole point. They should be able to help out themselves. That should be the point. And they help out the community. That's just a residual. That's just a side idea. That's not even the main thought. That's not even the main consideration. Do they help themselves? That's the main thought. You will own everything and be unhappy. That's why you don't have to own anything. That's why you use your money for Parkinson's and cancer and Alzheimer's and depression and all these different maladies and different things that we have and viruses and stuff like that. We should be putting money in that. Bill Gates is dropping $300 million $300 million. That's like Master P's whole net worth. And that's a lot of money. That's stupid money. That's crazy money. But it's nothing to Bill Gates. He just said, yeah, I dropped $300 million. That's what I do. He did it so nonchalant. They hand out once a week groceries and nobody talks about them. Well, I think that's a good thing. It shouldn't be talked about. It's not necessarily a admirable thing to do. It's just something that's okay. Nothing bad, nothing good. Just is what it is. Wizard says, if you don't see the art in what you buy and buy it just because I'm a materialistic value, then you are a consumer. I think that's a true statement, Wizard. Some people just don't know the difference between a Rothko and a Picasso or a Dali or a I'm trying to think. Oh, what's his name? A Dali or any other painters. Magritte. I'm thinking of a Dali or Magritte. I know a little bit of art, Brooklyn. I know a little about everything. I'm stupid. I can't focus on one thing. Facts. These Pokemon cards are miniature Picassos to me. Yeah, I hope so. Use that. Those Picasso cards. That's what they should be called, Picasso cards, not Pokemon cards. Those are Picasso cards. They keep you in good health, I'm sure. So, it's just something that, you have to really pay attention to. Brooklyn's asking him, are you in college? No, I'm not in college, by the way. You said college, not college. But I'm not in college. I'm a dumb community college dropout. That was what? Going on 20 years ago. That was about 19 years ago, almost 18 years ago. I dropped out of college. Dropped out of community college. Do you see that Basquiat has a new biopic along with Michael Jackson? I saw the Michael Jackson one. I didn't see the new Basquiat. Basquiat, he has some serious documentaries. There's Boom for Real, Radiant Child, and From Rage to Riches. He has at least 3 documentaries about him. I want to see this specific idea that's going to be dramatized. I saw the one with I just saw it recently too. I just saw the one with Jeffrey Wright, and I thought he was excellent in that. It was a great exploration of his life, and it was very condensed and it seemed like very like claustrophobic almost to me. I don't know why it felt claustrophobic. It seemed like it was like almost suffocating the way the way the director showed that movie. It was excellent though. It was a very, very well made movie. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You are a brilliant mind. I appreciate that, Wizard, but I have to tell the truth. I can't just be like, oh, I'm a genius. I'm smarter than all of you. You guys are underneath me. I can't do that because that's not true. You guys actually are smarter than I. You guys put on more stuff you put me on to more stuff than I know. So I have to appreciate you guys. You need a movie about the creation of house music. Oh, whoa. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. No. Where are you, Wizard? You know what? We need a movie about go-go, right? Right, Wizard? Where you from? Stop glazing wins. I'm just telling the truth. Jeffrey did a good job, but the movie needed a better script. Yeah. The direction was good, but the script was not so great. But the direction I thought was awesome. Brooklyn, you're officially slower than Kim K. No, sir, I cannot spell the best. No, but Wizard, I'm saying we need a go-go music, a go-go musical. That'd be cool. A go-go, some kind of musical. That'd be awesome. Chuck Brown? Are you serious? And all the different different letters, ATG, CTE, and APC, and all those bands. Sexy lady, give me your number, girl. Wizard knows what I'm talking about. I think there is an ODB biopic. There is an ODB biopic, I think. She passed the baby bar. I don't know what that means. No, go-go is just cover music. Oh my god, okay. I love go-go music, but it's not originality. Chuck Brown is like jazz and funk. Wow, okay, so Wizard slaying it. Damn, you laying it down. When I went to DC and I heard that, I was like, what the heck? This is some it's like I'm like, whoa, what is this? And they were going ape. And y'all got the Jordans. Y'all love Jordans. In DC, the Jordans are crazy. Go-Go is crazy. Y'all got it together. I like what y'all doing. Oh, baby bar exam. Okay. Team Jordans, yeah. But Jordan, he's worth like $3 billion. He can't drop $300 million. You might think, okay, oh, he's worth $3 billion. $300 million, he'll just be like, he'll be $2.7 million. That's nothing. No, it takes a lot more. He that's his net worth. His liquid is a lot less than that. He has probably, I can only guess, say $150 million liquid, probably, but he has investments in different things that are tied to his money. So he can't really, look to give off too much dough. You remember Spike Lee put a go-go song in one of, yes, doing the butt. Yeah, that was in School Days. No, we don't rock Team Jordans here. Those are for Mexicans. Well, there's some good Team Jordans. Don't get it confused. There's like 2 or 3 really good Team Jordans. Is Spike Lee still around? Oh my God, you have to be careful with that, Brooklyn. Are you serious? Are you in Brooklyn? Don't you gotta be careful what you say, sir. Spike Lee will come at you. He'll be like, "What? Are you for Boston? What?" I seen Michael Jordan whole face trying to be a sport announcer. I don't really like Jordan as a person. Damn. What rubs you the wrong way? Jordan was dissing rappers, true, but he used to listen to Kumo D, so I don't really understand his logic. Okay. Yeah. Well, Michael Jordan is a hater. Going back to the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. He's been a hater. I remember when he said Republicans wear sneakers too. He's worrying about all people's dollars. He don't care about what color you are, what nationality, what political affiliation you have. He don't care. Why question? Didn't grow up with that music. Oh, why didn't grow up with that music? Okay. But you're saying Spike Lee. Like, I'm talking about Spike Lee. Spike, a legendary fairy. Oh my God. He recently said trannies wear Jordans too. Did he say that, or are you just pumping the gas? You just gassing me. What are you doing, Rottweiler? What's going on? First drill music song I got hooked on was Drake and YSL. Moran only stand for that almighty dollar bill. I ain't mad at him. Get your money, Playboy. Yeah. Get the money. Get that cash. Get it so you can be like Bill Gates and be on for scientific research with $300 million. That's a stunt. That is stunting. That is stunting. That's not like, yo, my belt costs $600. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Oh, my sweater costs $2,500. Oh, that's awesome. My jeans, they $3,000. Oh, wow. My sneakers, they're $4,000. Woo. My car, $250,000. My house, $3 million. My girl, her Chanel bag, it's over $2,500, and that's the one she wears on Tuesday. She got one for Wednesday. Like these rappers, they stunt, but they're not really stunting. They're not stunting hard enough. We're in an era of the billionaire. God damn it. Brooklyn says, and I followed the YSL trial from gavel to gavel. Lil Woody is the best. Can't no rapper say they blew $300 million, maybe Floyd Mayweather. Well, is Floyd Mayweather a rapper? I know he's a boxer, but is he a rapper? I got a $700 belt as a gift, never wore it. See, that's a stunt. See, Brooklyn trying to stunt. I see you. I see you. You trying to stunt there. That's a major stunt. That's a super stunt. But it's a different. That's what I liked about Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'. It's a philosophical song, and he broke it down. He said, "You know what? Big Pimpin' is a mindset." I'm paraphrasing, but he said it's more of a mindset because it's like if you got your suntan lotion and you got a retractable chair and you got your boombox and you got something to drink on and you just waiting for the sun to shine your way, that's Big Pimpin' on that level. On that level, you're Big Pimpin'. That's why I understand about his. Now you can hate me for that. That's cool. That's whatever. But that's what I liked about what he said about Big Pimpin'. It's on your own level. And that's what I learned about in the Marine Corps. I learned it from my parents, of course. My dad instructed me a long time ago, but it was only reinforced in the Marine Corps that live within your means. And that's another thing too. When you're in the Marine Corps, there's a lot of opportunities to get a lot of money. You can get money based on football, basketball. You can do training for military. What's it called? McMat Marine Corps martial arts program. There's you become a drill instructor. There's like multiple ways of getting a lot of money from this government that took so much already, and you can get it back. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the money back, from my ancestors. Brooklyn, I spent $800 on my Apple Watch and use it like a G-Shock. Never opened it. Just use it for the time. Oh my gosh, that is a fletch. That's a flex. Where exactly am I going to wear a belt on my running shorts? You gotta be able to stunt. You gotta be able to stunt. And all I'm just saying is, the Elon Musk, the Larry Ellisons, the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerberg, and Michael Bloomberg, he donated $1 billion to his alma mater. So that was serious. That was some serious stunting. He donated $1 billion. So who can donate $1 billion? Not too many people. Rottweiler says, I used to buy eggs just to egg houses. That's stunting. Yeah, I just bought like 50 rolls of toilet paper just so I can TP a house and a tree. That's what I do. What is WWE? What is WWE? I don't understand. Where did that come from? WWE. But look, I just wanted to do a report and an observation I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you very much. Continue to support this platform. If you want to see more if you have more content and for your day, I would seriously appreciate it. And I thank you again. Take care.